muted. Okay, I think this is better. Hi everyone. Hi Miss Pickles. Hi Miss Dragon. Hi G Dragon. How are you? All right, guys. So Texas, how's it going? So today I am going to be casting the Corona Cup 2 tournament. I'm echoing. I think I know why. Okay, am I still echoing? There's white noise, I think. Oh, you know why? Okay, I'll be right back. I know exactly what it is. It's better now? No more echoing? No more white noise? Okay, good. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, so I guess my headphones were still on. I had them charging, and then it has the microphone on, and for whatever reason, my OBS will pick up my microphone and my regular my headphones microphone and my regular mic. So today we are going to be casting. Do you use Adobe Audition for the audio tuning? I just have a Blue Yeti and I just use OBS, so no. I don't even know what that is. So I bought this energy drink. It's like positive energy with Bob Ross. And it's my first time tasting it. And I don't know how I feel about it. Okay. So today we're going to be casting the Corona Cup. We're going to be doing, it's best of 3. And, well, it's best of 5. And, yeah, so it's Memes Team versus MastaPizza. And they've been doing this thing. They've been doing it for a while now. This is the second time they do it, but they always play against each other. And they're really active in each other's community, which is really cool. So that's the little background behind it. If you guys haven't seen the first one, I completely recommend you to watch it. It's a lot of fun, and it's very interesting the way that they play. What I really like about them is that they're consistently playing with each other. So they have... Do you have... Prepare your tinfoil crown? Yeah, I have my tinfoil hat. I can definitely use my tinfoil hat as a crown for this. Hi, Alita. Yes. So I actually just had a day trip, which was extremely horrible, actually. My whole trip was definitely an adventure. A lot of things happened that I was not prepared for. It was actually really scary. But we just, made lemonade out of lemons, to say the best. But I'm still tired from it, and today will be fun. We're going to go ahead and cast this. But we can definitely wear the tinfoil hat for our cup. Completely up to you guys. But yeah, so we'll get started. The first game is Arabia. And let me know if the volume is a little bit too low for you guys, please. Thank you. Okay, cool. So for the first round, we have, on MastaPizza's side, we have Rainman, Fanatic, SHM, and Air. Those are all for pizza. On the other side, for Memes Team, we have, and I'm just going to pause it really quick, and we're going to go ahead and look at this. For the other side, we have, what? Oh, I guess it won't tell me. Okay, that's fine. We'll continue then. We have Of Hundreds, The Real Ben, Sir Talha, and K1. Oh, wait, no, K1 is actually, this is not right. Oh, K1 was playing for Memes Team. Thank you. Thank you, Alpha. I like it too. Evening Slash. Okay, so we have SHM. He is playing as Franks. Rainman is playing as Japanese. We have of hundreds as Burmese, and we're looking at Sir Talha as Indians. K1 is playing as Huns. The real Ben is Ethiopians, and Fnatic is Britons. So this one, Slash, this is the recorded game from when they had their tournament with the Corona Cup. So this is the second time. If you guys missed the first one, it is on YouTube. I definitely recommend you watch it. It's pretty awesome. And they're all pretty high level players. Right now, everybody's at 9 villagers. And looking at the map for Fnatic, his gold, this gold is pretty far away, but his main gold looks like it's forward. The stone looks pretty decent. This one is forward, but he does have the back one here, and he also has the back gold. For SHM, we're looking at the same thing. Well, this stone is pretty forward, but he does have really good back stone as well as it looks like it's pretty good gold. This house right here, I'm sure it was done, you know, definitely by accident as soon as he opened up, and it just covers this gold, but even still, it's a really large gold. So if he makes his mining camp here or here, he will be okay. Hi, Wedge loves pizza. I love it. So this is the Arabia one. Hi, Lord Invidentes, how's it going? Now we're gonna go ahead and look at Air's map. He does have good back gold. He has forward stone, forward gold, and side stone, and then his other gold is quite forward too. It doesn't look too bad. It seems like it would be pretty easy to wall. What is that? So it's the Corona Cup 2. We did the Corona Cup 1. This is Alita's Discord versus memes. I don't know if you guys have seen Age of Empires memes, AoE memes. I think it's AoE 2 memes. He's really cool. He has an Instagram where he has like a bunch of memes that are for Age of Empires 2. They're really awesome. But their team likes to play versus Alita's Discord team, and they have a lot of fun. It's really interesting to watch them play because they consistently play with each other, so they know how to play together. Fnatic is with Pizza, for sure, with MastaPizza. Okay, so going back, Rainman looks like he's doing really well. He already got his second hunt. Looking at his map, he does have a back gold. It doesn't seem too bad. He has his 2 golds are quite forward, in my opinion. I mean, it's pretty up there. But the map looks like it's fairly easy to wall, except, yeah, overall, maybe here it's gonna be like a little hard. I don't know. It seems a little I don't know. We'll see. Now we're gonna go ahead and head over to of hundreds. Now it seems that somebody lost a scout here. And we're still looking at the population so far. Air and Fnatic are both at 21, and everybody else is at 20 villagers so far. Yes, he does. So we have that. Of hundreds is already preparing some gold. And then we're looking at Sir Talha. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. I think that's how you say it. Now I think this is the first time I've seen Sir Talha play with Memes team, so this is really nice to see. He currently has 8 on wood, creating farms as well. Everybody's upping. So far his map, he has a back stone. His gold is pretty nice in the back as well. This forward gold I don't like. I feel like it's so far away. It's like dangerous to go to. Hi Dex, how's it going? You'll play the next season? You're gonna play as for MastaPizza, Envidientes? And then he also has this forward stone. Looking at K1, and although K1 is part of MastaPizza, he plays for Memes team. I think he just knows them a little bit longer. Rain Man, thank you so much for the gift sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Yes, Envidiantes, that would be awesome. Again, Rainman, thank you so much for the gift sub. Okay, so looking at K1's map, he does have a good stone. He has his forward stone, and then he has his gold looks pretty good. He's already walling. For Ben, he's still in Dark Age, and he's already walling. His map so far looks good. We're already looking at some action here. It seems that Raymond has created Men-at-Arms, is Japanese. Tall order rain. Just so you say, I play awesome. Rainman plays awesome. It is true. This is facts. Okay. So he's already seen that. We're seeing some action over here. So far, I believe that they're the only ones that are fighting. However, we are seeing K1's Huns going with 3 scouts so far. We're seeing some quick wall here, and he is slowing this attack down. So far with the villager count, we have up hundreds with 27 villagers. And it seems that Raymond is pop. He has 24 villagers, and so does Sir Talha. He has X to the 3 scouts that he has sent this way to attack this way. He's a fanboy. Hi, Real Ben. Hello, CHM. Hi, Kala. Give me a gift sub, cup. Which is really, really awesome to see. Everybody has done a really great job just with the walls. But we're looking here at air scouts. Sir Talha has his own scouts to help. But now we're having not only the men-at-arms, but we're also looking at some scouts here. It doesn't seem like he's going to help, though. He lost 3. Oh, he almost got all 4 knocked down by the TC. Okay. Just letting him know where his wood is at. And I think he'll be able to snipe that. Over here, we're looking at air. He's going to start helping out. And there seems to be a little bit of action going down here as well. We're looking at some archers from Ben. He's about to go hit Fnatic with some archers. That micro was sick there. So we're looking at Sir Talha. He's here to help out. And we're also looking at Rainman with his... This pike right here is making such a huge difference. He also has another one here. He's just defending as well. And then he just has his last minute arms here. It's not doing much, but I think later on, if it stays, perhaps he'll go back in action as air tries to break in. He's trying to break in. We have Real Ben here. I'm trying to break in. But it seems like he's walled really well. And Fnatic is making a market. I'm not sure what his plan is. Maybe he's gonna go ahead and try to do a fast castle or maybe sell for gold. I'm not sure. But Real Ben is in. Don't do spoilers, Real Ben. Don't do spoilers. So he's letting him know what's going on here. Now, these are 10 archers. And although they don't have armor, they do have range and attack. He's leaving. Going back here, we have air and rainmen. And Sir Talha, we're looking at 15 inside of his town center. That is really, really bad. Looking at that. He tried. That tower definitely got denied. And looking over here, those are a lot of scouts and a lot of archers as well. Fnatic is, it looks like he's having quite a hard time here. We're looking at 9 scouts from K1 as Huns and Ethiopian archers. That's a great combination. But he's holding back. SHM already has knights being pumped out. So that's going to help out a lot too, being in castle before everybody else. You get those better units, and they're just chasing him, which, you know, with them just chasing the knight, Fnatic was able to start sniping some of the archers, and now he has a bunch of weak scouts as well, but he's still doing damage with them, pulling the villagers back. Oh man, Fnatic is there, he's sending a knight, and he lost a lot of scouts, like almost all of them. That attack is insane. It's done, that's all cleared out. Ben is left with 9 archers, moving back. To that, Raymond still has his archers over here, and the harassment by air is still happening over here. 15 NTC sounds like a good home party. Agreed, agreed. Alright, so there we go. You know, and that makes it so difficult just when, you know, you're being versus 2 and you're constantly getting harassed by one or the other. Both sides are being dominated. Now, Fnatic managed to wall up again, and Ben is about to lose his scouts from SHM. I'm sorry, his archers from SHM's knights. We're looking at Ben throw up a third TC, not TC, archery range, of course. And it looks like he's just going to be creating some, but now they're coming and they're attacking back. So here comes the comeback. Trying to hit that range. Destroying production buildings are extremely helpful. I mean, like, it really, really makes a difference. ISHM, definitely need to have some tea time. We see some knights being pumped out from air. Not knights, camels. Sir Talha still has a few openings. He hasn't been able to really wall as air has just been harassing him and stopping him from getting any gold. But we do see some villagers being sent. I don't know if he's running away or if he's just looking for some sort of resource. Like, I'm not sure. I mean, he saw this gold here. I don't know why he sent them there. But yeah, those camels, they're just about to start destroying. Now we see the real Ben with, how many is that? 19 crossbows. And he's getting ready to send them to start attacking again. But air is just continuously pumping all of the camels out. Military-wise, we're looking at the real Ben, who's red, with 23. And then Sir Talha, enough hundreds. They only have an army of 3 right now. Okay. He was able to break in with his 4 knights. And he's gonna have to send his army back. He has to. That K1's back here harassing. The TC scared him away. Oh no, I'm sorry, K1 is allies with Memes team. And I always get it confused because he's in MastaPizza's clan, and I think that's like the only thing that's like throwing me off a little bit right now. So we're looking at air. He still is just accumulating army now. And he's about to hit K1. He realized that's not a good spot. Just running away. He's let the team know that that's happening. And now we're looking at Rain. I think he loves both teams for sure. We're looking at some defensive towers, which is really good. That's definitely needed. And Ben managed to get a really large army. We're looking at 33 archers. You change your clothes every day. What is your command? Isn't everybody supposed to change daily? I don't know. Alright, Air's just here knocking down production buildings. K1 is sending his knights. But that's, you know, that's just a really bad fight. Like, even if your knights have full armor, you're still going versus Indian camels. So that's quite difficult. Indeed. Of Hundreds currently has 20 idols. Mules. Gracias por la donación. No tenías que, en serio. Pero gracias. Alright, so we're looking at Of Hundreds has resigned. He just is not able to really take this back. And by looking at the game, you can tell that it just doesn't seem like anybody can really help out. So the first game is won by MastaPizza. I think that they did such a great job, like looking at everything. K1 had 61 villagers, ACHM had 64, Air had 74 villagers at the end of the game. And it's just, I don't think that they had like a map advantage or anything like that. I think they just played extremely aggressive and were ready for it. Fnatic did a great job holding when he was attacked in the beginning, and his map, perhaps they were so close to each other, and it does seem like it was going to be a little bit harder to wall. He could have walled here, but that's just such a far wall, honestly. So I can see why he did it more of like a closed one. Okay, military-wise, we're going to go ahead and look at it. The real Ben had 40 archers, which is a lot. That's really good. Rainman's had 24. SHM had... No, he killed 24. I don't know what's wrong with me, guys. Today I'm just like all out of it. Okay, so the largest army was definitely by the real Ben. The smallest one was by Sir Taha. He had, like, he got attacked quite early. Technology-wise, Of Hundreds got attacked fairly soon as well. He wasn't able to make it to castle, and I can see why. They definitely called it right away. At Villager High, Air had a 74 Villager High. Of Hundreds got hit hard there with 38. And timeline, yeah. Okay. The first game went to MastaPizza. We'll start the second game, which is Arena. Okay. I think this is the right one. I know that there's one. If I play, okay, yeah, I think this is the right one. So we'll go ahead and we'll go. Second map is Arena. Alita gets to play in this one, which is awesome. We have Alita as Celt. She is Pocket. We have Imp here, who is Koreans. He is their flank. We have SHM as Khmer. And I don't know if you guys know this, but SHM was always talking about the Elephanto masterpiece. And it was, you know, SHM that got me into loving Khmer's elephants so much, because he was always like so hyped about it. And that we're looking at Blue, who is flank as Mayans. On the other end, we have K1 as Vietnamese as flank. We have Joey Boy as Khmer. SHM is Khmer. Yes. Hi, Davis. How are you? So we have Joey Boy here as Khmer as well. And now we're looking at AoE Memes as Aztecs. And his flank is Of Hundreds as Cumans. Looking at the population, SHM is low 1 villager, but it wasn't due to losing a villager. I think he like just had a bit of idle time. And it's really nice to see. It's really nice to see. But yeah, so this is the only game that Alita played in, and I have to say that she played extremely well. We're looking at everybody seems to be doing standard so far. A bit of a scout fight here, and she got the first hit. So Love Hunters is already trying to run, letting them know where they're at. Regular. Hunting. Not seeing anything out of the usual in arena. Of course, no spoilers. Hi Merlot, so he is a member of MastaPizza, however, he plays for Meme's team. In the first Corona Cup, he played with Meme's team. So he's just like, when it comes to that, he sticks to Meme's team. Which was a little bit confusing too, Marlo, for sure. We see some deer pushing as well. So we're looking at Alita. She's with 14 villagers, Imp is with 16, and SHM was behind by 15. Now, I'm not sure. I guess she had maybe a little bit of an idle time with her villagers. And her TC, I mean, and that's why she's behind with villagers by 2. Now Imp seems like he's been trying to push the deer, but maybe he let it go. There he goes. That's a really good spot too. I do feel like pushing deer in arena can be frustrating depending where they're at. Oh, part of the plan? Yeah. And this is really interesting because Lord Envidienta said that next time he wants his clan to go versus MastaPizza, and I would honestly, like, if you guys are up for that, I would love to cast it if you want to actually, you know, accept that challenge, Alita. Alita, you're the leader of MastaPizza, right? Part of the plan for the pain of exactly. So it just looks like your standard one. I'm kind of surprised that he hasn't deleted his walls right away. It seems like everybody else, well, no, not really. Huh. Maybe not everybody deletes their walls right away in the beginning. I should do a poll and see like who, like if you delete your walls right away in arena, or if you like, you know, go all the way to feudal or even castle with still having your walls in your map, like your back walls. Perhaps I'm the only one that thinks it's weird. I don't know. Can't be bothered. Ah, okay. Yeah, I just deleted. I guess it does take time. It just bugs me because I'm like, oh, it's in the way of whatever. It's taking up space. I could be making stuff there. All right, so we're seeing a mining camp being created already. We see Imp with 2 on gold and 2 on stone. Now, we already have SHM upping, Joy Boys upping, Just about everyone's upping now. Yep, everybody's upping now, but it seems that SHM is going to have the fastest up, which is not surprising considering he is Khmer. Most of the time I delete, but these ones are too far. Oh, okay, okay. That makes sense. Delete it when you need it. Okay, so SHM is the first one to up. Followed by Joey Boy. Alita's telling somebody to get out. Not sure what I missed here. And she's pushing Deer as well. We have Imp patrolling, making sure that nothing's happening, or just, you know, trying to see. Thick versus pizza. That's right, I need to make my clan. I'm gonna do that today. We could do that. I think that'll be fun. Look at the trash talk. Yeah, just a little bit of trash talk happening. Who? Well, isn't Alita the leader? Oh yeah, she is. She is. Okay. All right. So everybody's pretty much just patrolling right now. We're looking at a market being made by of hundreds. We're looking at a market and a blacksmith being made by Meme's team. Joy Boy's just having a regular build so far. Seems like your standard arena. A leader? I love it. She's the glue. True facts. It's the glue that keeps you guys together. Garu, thank you so much for the sub.
Hippo, time to make dinner and listen to Hippo's stream. Why make a clan when you can join F0 arcade hashback and love Hippo?
Hi Garu. Enjoy your dinner. I hope you make something delicious. I love thick. I think if I make my clan thick, it'll be great. Joy Boy upped first. And looking at the villager count, Fnatic is up by 1. He has 29 villagers. Everybody else has 28. Alita has 27 and SHM has 24. Which I find interesting. 24 villagers as Khmer. Well, did he just up sooner? I don't think he did. Okay. We're looking at some scouting here. Some scouting here. Oh, okay. So we're seeing here that of hundreds, he's about to go to Castle Age and he has already made some rams. He's going with the third ram right now. So we're going to start looking at a push. 40% to get the Hippo song. That's actually quite close. There's a scout fight over here. We have K1 and of hundreds chasing Alita's scout. Here comes Meme's team to help with that push. So we know that he's creating a lot of rams. That is the 4th ram. And we're over here looking at Meme's AoE Memes creating Eagle Scouts. If you guys have seen the first MastaPizza or the first Corona Cup, you'll go ahead and see that this is not new to them. They are like, this is what they did last time and it was really impressive. It was really good. So we're looking at a good combination of Eagle Warriors now that they're upgraded to Eagle Warriors. And he almost has capped rams. By the time they hit, they should be capped rams. Got the Eagle Warriors inside of the rams. Over here, we're also seeing a forward castle drop from Fnatic towards K1. which I find really interesting. As usually, I don't know, I feel like forward castle drops, they can be slowed down or stopped. Maybe it's easier in a 1v1 rather than a team game. And it looks like he just backwalled. He was like, that's fine, you can take that, but I'm backwalling, so you won't get in. We're about to see this. And I want to see it from Imp's perspective. So he's seeing that he's getting hit. He's trying to create a castle to protect himself. And he has walled using houses. There was a hole there, but he managed to quick wall with a house, which is really good. I'd recommend people to watch it. It was great. It was definitely great. That castle looks like it is going to go up. But they decided to just move to this side and continue pushing. We're looking at 5 capped rams. He just put the eagles inside. They're protected now. And they're in. Okay. We're seeing Imp create some war wagons. And they're not doing that much damage to it. We're looking at the war wagons. They're just, I don't know if he's able to produce more. That TC is down quite fast. Over here, we are looking at Fanatic inside, raiding with 8 plume archers. However, those 8 plume archers, although they are causing idle time, it's pretty hard to take it down. Hurts to watch. That workshop. Alright, so that castle is down. Yeah, the market is down. He still just has 5 cap rams. Those cap rams are just so strong, and with the backup of those eagle warriors, it's really powerful. Alita is over here. She has created 2 barracks. K1 minus 10 approximately going knights. So Fnatic already has this idea. Yes. Imp is over here using his villagers to try to stop that, and he created a siege workshop. Try to get a Mongonel out there to help, but it seems like that TC is going down as well. That TC is down. He's leaving these villagers to continue working, and he has managed to micro these and be able to, you know, transport to this side. He's pretty much letting his villagers go to the other side, rebuild pretty much. So this is the last TC available there. We're looking over here at Fnatic. He has 2 petards. And he's in. Takes 2 petards to bring down the wall, guys. He has 13 plume archers with this one coming in, and he is just he's just sniping them. He's trying to do a back wall. This one has 1 HP. It could be taken down. His pocket restarted or something about pocket. No, it looks like Imp is just, he's trying to protect his little villagers, but he's starting to rebuild in the back. Purple. Joey boy is doing a fantastic job with his quick walls. And honestly, like, yeah, look at this. Like, this is a really good job with his quick walls. For a second, I was worried about this one because it had 1 HP as he ran back. He could have sniped it. It would have been a hole, but he would have had to go through the TC. And that TC with the archers, with the arrows inside from the villagers, would have caused a lot of damage. And probably would have killed a lot of his villagers. They're over here distracted, just trying to kill the villagers here. And he's still using cap rams. We're looking at Alita over here, and she has created 17 men-at-arms. Or no, longswordmen's. So considering he has 14 longswordmen's, and she's creating even more in the back. So now she has 19. That counters the Eagle Warriors. And I think it will also stop the cap rams. We're looking at some villagers going forward. And I'm going to go ahead and I want to look at his view. He is going to do a castle drop. Now, I don't think she sees that. We see some knights. He's about to do a castle drop over here. He called it back. He called it back, but he's still sending the villagers. Okay. So we see here a little bit of action. Well, a lot of action. And Alita's longswordman's has stopped the castle drop. It's still there, but it's not happening. Okay. So it's not over. They ended up having to restore the game. So now we're going to go ahead and look at the other side. But looking at it right now, guys, it's really intense. We have Fnatic over here with his plume archers. He has 20 of them. And he is sniping some villagers. Joey Boy is doing such an amazing job defending. He also has his Mongonel here. If he can get a good shot, it's all about microing. It will do a great, like, it will just knock it down. We are also looking at Fnatic here, still hitting K1. And he's putting a castle up. He has his gates, stone gates, protecting his villagers from being attacked. I mean, unless K1 gets some archers out, which he can, considering, well, he already has them here. He has Vietnamese archers. He can just snipe these villagers here, preventing this castle from happening. Fnatic is over here with 3 TCs. We're looking at SHM with 4 TCs. He has a forward castle, and he looks like he's building even some farms outside, creating his stables as well. And we're still looking at this castle to see what happens. Purple must be top 10 players. Definitely, Joey. Definitely. All right, we're going to go ahead and look at part 2 of the restore. Imp, you made it late. How's it going? Okay. Okay. So we're going back to the restore. We're watching the restored part right now. So Alita's longswordmen destroyed all of the villagers here, or a lot of them, and made AoE memes pull back. It seems that now they're attacking here. SHM is pumping out battle elephants, and we have the plume archers as backup. We're looking at 7 stables that will be pumping out elite elephants. The only person at Imp right now is SHM. Right? He's like a roach, he does not die. True, true. But Joey Boy is doing such a good job defending and holding. K1 was able to prevent the castle from being built. Alita's longswordmen were able to stop that castle drop that he was trying to do. Imp is starting to sling. No. Imp is starting to get slinged by Alita to get him back in game. Alright. Now we're looking at SHM and Fnatic doing a forward push. Chile con carne. Okay. Now we're just seeing him push through with his elephants, and we are looking at memes team. AoE memes coming with his elite warriors, eagle warriors. We do see that Imp is trying to create a TC here, and nope, that is going to get denied. Over here, Alita is fighting a hippo, and here comes the eagle warriors, denying that as well. Down here, we're just seeing them build. There's a lot of Xing here, letting them know that 31 eagle warriors are about to hit him. That was a doubt TC for sure. There is no sling till imp rule though, so I actually had to spend wood and market to send resources back. Oh, that's right. Hey guys, I did forget to mention there is no sling until imp rule for the tournament. So Joey Boy, he's sending his own elite battle elephants to fight against SHM's elite battle elephants. So we have archers versus archers and elephants versus elephants. It seems that SHM has his elephant attack more upgraded than Joey Boy. Right? He has a pretty good 3TC defense. Now Imp has given Alita some resources in stone. Alright, Alita has 200 swordmans now. I really love this match. Rattan archers versus elite plume archers. He doesn't have the armor upgrade. And that's bugging me. Is that all they get for armor? I don't know. His range is 8. His range is 8. But he has so much more defense. And the Rattan archers are so strong. Like the elite ones. I was correcting the sling. Rattan should be focusing down plumes though. Blue plane, them staying at max distance. Right, right. And they both have the same distance as well. We're looking at 8 for both sides. And he's making a big pushback over here. Joey Boy with his elephants, it's insane. Now Joey Boy has more attack by 2 than SHM. So he has them fully upgraded. Now we're looking at... There's really nothing going on here. But this is getting scary. We're looking at champions and heavy scorps. We're also looking at 100s being here. Maybe he feels like they need help. So he's sending villagers. And he's also creating here. You were max pop before imp. Yeah, Joey Boy is consistently using his resources as well. Or it looked like he did. His gold is a little bit low. I don't believe that there's any trade going on. It doesn't look like it in the mini map. And they're doing a really good job pushing, but over here, this looks like a bad fight for AoE memes. You were tanking for Alita? And he's running back. He's running back, but we are looking at 30 champions, 30 kelp champions. He just X and let him know. And he's over here trying to push here. And I think that this was a mistake sending villagers here, especially, or preparing to help on the other side when you are flank. Like for the other side. I don't know. I don't think that he should have done that. Maybe memes team, like AoE memes could have gone and he could have helped here, but I just feel like as a flank, you have to stay in your area and protect your area. Because now, and also, does he not have army? Huh. I don't think he created anything else after he made the rams. Yeah. His gold is a little bit low. His villager count is at 98 now. Yeah, I don't know exactly what happened. He made siege, but that was it. Like, where are the Kipchak? Where are the paladins? Huh. Post-imp, not post-imp. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I would be expecting some paladins too, or for sure, or even Kipchak. I mean, if he managed to micro the Kipchak, I think that would have done well versus the champions. But we are looking at some elite Jaguar warriors over here, and Jaguar warriors do beat champions. I don't understand. I'm so confused. He's still like helping here, but even still, I don't get it. I'm like, I have questions to ask just about that. We're looking at scorpions here, guys, and we're also checking out the champions. Now here comes K1, and those are a lot of elite Ratans. We're looking at 55. This is gonna get sniped. We have Fnatic asking for food. They're still having an intense battle here. I just find it so interesting how they're letting, I suppose, Joey and of hundreds, red and purple, handle this while K1 came back here to handle this and help out. He's still collecting resources. These ones are idle. And he has other villagers here, but they're not really working. He's realized that his TC is gone. The dancing elephant? Hi, Dapo. There's a bit of lag, which is weird because, you know, it's recorded. And Alita's just pushing here. She's just doing a push. She has her halbs, she has her heavy scorps, she has her treb. And I honestly, I don't understand what happened with Red. He just wasn't prepared. I don't know. There are a lot of archers. So Alita is just pushing through. She already got... Red is dead. His economy is destroyed. And look at this, guys. Look at this. Imp. Imp is at 105 villagers, and he's trying to get back in game. He is being raided by the Elite Eagle Warriors from Meme. Alita has already destroyed this. Moving on to yellow now. She's having like a really solid push on this end. K1 has done a really great job defending. He's getting a lot of idols now though. But it's late imp game. We're looking at 50 minutes in. We see some Elite Jaguar Warriors in there. That castle in Union TC was crucial. Yeah. That's a great defense. We're looking at a 4 TC. He's trying to get back in game. For sure. And over here, K1 is just pushing. He lost 3, 4, and his 5th Treb. And if Hunters is just rebuilding here. He goes okay, but he's down to 50 villagers. If you look like Meme, it's having so much more. SHM's providing for his team. Yeah, SHM's continuously pumping out elite battle elephants. And Fnatic, he just has this elite plume archers with halbs, which is really good. So they have a mix. Now we're looking at halbs also from of hundreds, but I feel like of hundreds is struggling with his economy. Like he does not have food. And his really go is dead. Meme's team is trying to hold over here on this end. But his economy it's just not sufficient. He's not able to consistently, like he is creating, but he needs, I feel like he doesn't have enough castles to create a large enough army of elite Jaguar warriors. Maybe he should also start pumping out some champs himself? I don't know. Now, the elite Rattan archers, they have a larger range than the plumes. I'm looking at that. He is opening himself. He has 3 castles now. And he's pumping elite Jaguar warriors from all 3. Red's base is just about completely destroyed. He has 1 TC there. Now, I don't know what 114 is. That castle's down. We're starting to see some trade from this end, and I don't think that, are they trading? I don't see any trade, but they're about to get their trade going. Okay. Yes. So we are looking at Post Imp's current base. He has a 4 TC boom. And he's back in game. Look at those resources. We're also looking at raid. And he's back inside of his own base. He has his base back. He has... The trade is going to start now. So he has a total of 4 TCs. 4 town centers. He only has 94 villagers, but it's still good. I think that that's more than what... Yeah, Red has. And look at that, guys. We are looking at some light cavalry. as well as some crossbows from Imp. Oh, one of ours don't resign yet. Okay, okay, okay. So, yeah. And look at how many he has. Goodness. 6 archery ranges. 7 stables. There's a little bit of raid going on with Joey. And Imp is just showing that he has his team back, I suppose. But there's a raid going on. We're looking at a raid over here. And right here, it looks like it's like a standstill. They keep pushing back and forth. But over here, Imp has ARBs now. And Meme is down to 77 villagers. His pop is at 107. He has a lot of food and wood, but he just does not have the gold. He lost one of his castles. These ones will be done soon. And even still, making Elite Eagle, Elite Jaguar Warriors will do great versus the champions, but the ARBs will just take care of them. There's a slight push going in. We're looking at Imperial Skirms and Elite Rattan. We have the meat shield here from SHM. And Imp is just there sniping them. With Siege and Champions on Alita's end and ARBs on this end. Memes is doing a 2v1. We have Joey here who I suppose is trying to help, but he's also struggling on this end. And they're calling it. They're calling it. It was a really intense game. It was extremely good. At first, I really thought that Meme's team was gonna win. Yeah, Alita did an amazing job. She just managed to push back. I think that of Hundreds made a mistake by underestimating her and going to help the other side. If he would have at least had some sort of army ready, then maybe, you know, him and Memes could have pushed or at least held. But he didn't. He had an unprotected base. There was really nothing he could do. I don't know what happened. Like, maybe he was just so... Maybe he didn't feel the need for it. I don't know. I'm a little bit confused. But, yeah. The second game goes to... MastaPizza. Right? Okay, guys, so looking at it, K1 did get MVP for this, and SHM got MVP on his team. Military-wise, Fnatic had 117 military. Imp lost the most. He lost 147 units, and he killed 37. SHM killed 461. K1 killed 429, and AoE Memes killed 452. True, D-Dragon. Now, of Hundred's army was 28. And see, and this is, I don't know what happened. I honestly am wondering if he got really, like, confident. Memes, maybe you can answer this. Why did of Hundreds go to the other side and not stay in his base as flank? Like, with army or production buildings or something. Like, I don't know. Did he say why? That was not part of the plan? Okay. Yeah, because I felt like If he would have stayed there and he would have had paladins or Kipchak or production buildings, he would have been able to fight back. We had to talk about that. Yeah, yeah. Because I'm like really curious. Like I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't understand. I feel like the game was kind of thrown a little bit because you guys had such a great start, but there was nothing to defend. There was nothing to protect. There was no pushback. It was just a village left to get slaughtered. Yeah. You guys played great though. Right, right. So I was quite confused. Just also looking at the military, like 28. I was like, they were all capped rams. Yes, Alita? I don't have the video. You can put the link and then we can play it. We're looking at who sent the most and who received the most. There was a lot of slaying from of hundreds and Joey Boy. Just from everybody, it looks like Fnatic received quite a lot as well. Map explored. Beams did great. SHM just as Khmer up before everybody on everything. Just really good. Society wise, SHM had the highest boom. Look at that, guys. 165 villagers. That is an amazing boom. I'm sure after that he just started deleting. He probably deleted about, I don't know, 20 villagers, maybe 25 villagers, depending. Let's see how big his army was. Yeah. And then just went and created a bunch of elephants consistently. This game was hard to tell at the start. And honestly, I think that if of hundreds would have had production buildings, army, and everything on his end, it could have gone the other way. This was a really close game, but I felt like it was thrown. So do I watch the video now or do we watch the video after? Which of the two? After? Okay, okay, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and watch game 3. And this one is Hill Fort. Wait a minute. This one is not right. Yeah, I think it has to be the other one. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, here we go. So this is game 3. This game is played by AoE Memes, a Spanish, K1 as Mongols, Joy Boy as Goth, and we have the real Ben as Britons. On the other end, we have Fnatic as Chinese, SHM as Huns, Air as Berbers, and Rain as Burmese. And I don't know about you guys, but I always find Hill Fort very stressful. Hard to play. I don't know why I get so confused with that. Maybe because there's like such little space in the start. I'm not sure. But so far, let's see. Everyone has 8 villagers. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this one. How did you guys choose your maps? I was curious about that. Did everyone just have a vote? It's interesting to see the way that other people play it, though. I find it very interesting. Ares pushing deer. Ah, okay, okay. Alright. Just everything seems very regular, just regular pushing, luring. Fnatic is behind on villagers by 1. Maybe he had an idle TC for a little bit. It's a possibility. I was going to leave it at 3, but we can go to 4. Looking forward. And that's really interesting for him to send all 4 villagers to create that house and then use them to hunt the deer, which was next to the house. And that's really good. That is really good. Like, and it seems that they all do that as well. Just get that house built, but also be close to the deer and get it, which is really interesting because this is the first time that I see that. We do see a little bit of idle time right here from Ben, and he has realized that he has created 2 farms already. Ben is over here just harassing the walls. And I think that's part of just playing like mind games, you know, like once you hear that do-do, it can really put a little bit of stress on you. But we're starting to see some farms being made. And it looks like everybody's going for a fast castle. Is that what it seems like? We're looking at 21 villagers from Meme, 22 villagers from everyone except for Meme and Fnatic. They have 21. And we're still seeing that the real Ben has villagers on queue. They all do, really. Air seems like he's going to go for a really large boom. He has 4 villagers on queue. Looks like he's going to do a 26 up. I'm definitely looking at some fast castle games. All the maps look identical. And the position of the gold and the wood and everything. On this side, it looks like it's the other way. I don't know if he knows that that one's idle. Sometimes they just stop moving. You were upset that they picked barbers. How come? Oh, it ruined your plan. Yeah, I think everybody's going to go for a fast castle. That's definitely what it looks like. A lot of people play this map differently. I think that fast castle is the way to play it. But some people like to do like feudal push. Call it like an archer masterpiece that I personally cannot get down. I think I do horrible in this map. It's my worst map play for sure. But it looks like they all know how to play this map. I like how clean their map looks as well. It's not like a mess at all. A little bit of aggro happening here. SHM is just trying to get some blood out. And Pizza gets the first blood by SHM. Markets are up. So K1 is already Castle Age. And Air is already Castle Age as well. I still don't see production buildings for military yet. Everybody's creating their market so they can see. The real Ben does not have a market yet. I'm assuming they're just letting them know where they're going to place their TCs. I don't know. But I do know that you need to build outside. Obviously, the inside is way too small to really get anything going. So far, it seems that everybody except for K1, Joey Boy, and Ben have 28 villagers. Everybody else has 29 villagers. However, they're all up into castle too. Not sure why it was X. They were all on Discord, so I'm not sure, like, you know, what they were told or anything like that. But it does make the game better when they're able to communicate with each other and have their team know what they're doing and why. Make it work. We're seeing some archery upgrade from the real band and from Fnatic. And archers are being made from the real 10 already. A castle from K1 inside. I guess that's what the X was letting him know that that is where he was placing his castle. And now we're seeing everybody has been, or just about everyone is up to castle. They will be in a few seconds. Everyone's collecting stone. That's just what it looks like. They're already going back and creating their outside TC. Exactly where they X'd. And they're both from Joey. So Joey as Goth is creating both of his TCs outside immediately. K1 is going for university. And he's also creating his TC. From MastaPizza, we're looking at SHM creating his back TC, and Air is creating 2 forward TCs to get the stone and the gold as well as the wood. We have a castle from Fnatic on a hill, which is going to be really strong, especially for protection. And I think he's Xing at the gold. Mangadai go for sure. You can rage on our team. Reggie, how are you? He's already getting some Arambai. So we're looking at some Arambai from Rain Man. And he is also making a forward TC. I find that really interesting because it looks like they're going to play more defensively by having the TCs in the back rather than in the front. I think that if you're going to make the TCs in the front, then you're obviously playing more aggressive. Or are you just more confident? Because they both have the resources in the front. But at the same time, they have resources and trees in the front. As over here, it looks like it's more, you know, open. Except for here, it's just not as much. Plus, they're also on hill. Although, yeah, they have like a higher hill advantage. That's very interesting. I'm happy to hear that, Ruggy. They're gonna roll on. Alright. So we're looking at AoE memes of Spanish. He's creating some knights. However, Burmese Arambai will just destroy knights. They eat knights so easily. And we're also looking at some Mongadai here from K1. Now, from my understanding, Mongadai do really well versus Arambai. Oh man, they just miss. And that one's done. Meme seems like he's just gonna go ahead and raid. He's going to break through, or trying to break through. Trying to take a bit of villagers. He managed to get one. That's down. So look at that, guys. Mongadai do really well versus Arambai. So if you're ever curious about it, that is a good counter for them. As well as skirmishers, of course. Going forward. So we see some Chakonus from Fnatic on the other side. And now we see a forward TC from AoE memes. If Mongadai enters the bar and goes to the counter, joking, there is no counter. I actually love that joke. Oh my gosh. So we're looking at memes. He sees it, and he has his ally with him, so I feel like this is enough to take this down. Plus he has this in the back, but they're not attacking. They have camel archers. I honestly think that camel archers are so strong. Alright, so he's trying to take that down. I always feel like 11 knights is kind of hard to do it with. You can take a TC down with 12 knights. I know that for a fact if they have the +2. But to me, 11 seems a little bit scary. I feel like with 12 it's pushing it, but it is doable, but it's scary. I feel like they just become somewhat weak, or it's just not, it's kind of slow. But it's definitely doable. We're looking at the Arambai over here from Rainman, and it seems like he's gonna go ahead and raid. This gate has been already fixed and replaced. We're looking at another forward TC from K1. That's gonna make it with 3 TCs for now. Joey Boy sneaking a villager as Goth. Now that can be scary. Knew this! Thank you for the lurk. You're not invisible, Chef. How are you? I thought I said hi to you. Did I say it in my head? Okay. Oh, no. I thought I said hi. I like promise you that I was like, hi, Chef, how are you? Like I always do. And then, but maybe I didn't. I'm sorry. No. When you weren't here? How are you, Chef? I hope everything's going well. I also have a game that you and Nubis played that I wanted to cast. So I'm quite curious on how it went. I haven't seen it yet. I was busy with sleep. Because I did a road trip that was like a gazillion. I went like over 30 hours with 1 hour of sleep. It was difficult. Alright, so we're looking at Chokonoos going and camel archers versus the crossbows. And it's just hard because of the hill. I mean, like, once you lose hill, not only do you lose the hill advantage, but, you know, it's a pretty large army as well. So we're looking at Rainman running with his Arambai because the Mongolai just do so well versus them. But there's some raiding going on from SHM over here. No, do not spoil it. Do not spoil it, please. All right. Oh, okay. Then I won't cast it then, since everybody already saw it. Although it does seem quite interesting, considering that you both went try hard, and I love try hard games to watch. They're quite fun. So we're looking at a university being made. The real Ben has 2 TCs down. So he has a total of 3 TCs. It looks like Air is just taking over middle. They're getting map control, and you can see it at the mini map just how much of the front they're getting. Plus this is fully walled, so unless they start bringing rams or trebs or focus on just breaking that down, they just wouldn't be able to. But that is the end of... No. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the restored part. Apparently Fnatic dropped, and this is just DE, guys. Definitely DE, but looking at it, it does seem that MastaPizza, they have map control. They're going forward. They dedicated themselves to going forward from the start, and they have such a good hill advantage here. I mean, like, looking at it, they have hill advantage here. And they're doing a really good job taking advantage of it. Fnatic is a good boomer. He went with a 4 TC boom. Now, I love that Rainman made the wall here. This is such a good protection. Like, if you're going to fight me, you're going to have to go through here. Even go around, but he has this here, unless he goes with the Mongolai and knock it down. Yeah. We are missing a game, SHM. We have to look at this. Let it load. All right. So whenever it does restore, it does miss a little bit. It's not letting me take off the fog of war or change whose perspective I'm looking at. So that's gonna be a pain. Yeah, so for whatever reason, it is not letting me have any control over the settings. So let me go ahead and try again. Yeah, it's broke. Okay, we'll do an F3. And then it's K1's video. Alright guys, so I'm gonna have to restart DE because it's tripping. That's all I have to say. It's tripping. I think it was fine before, but right now it just completely like stopped working. It wouldn't let me do anything else. So we'll just give it a quick minute for it to restore. Save the game, right? While we wait, guys, I did get a new energy drink. It's positive. It's a positive energy drink with Bob Ross. When I purchased that, I thought about Chef's stream the other day when they were talking about how much they love Bob Ross. So yeah, positivity, guys. I have to say it's not as tasty, but I liked it. I thought it was hilarious. The game you played with Chef knew this. Agreed, agreed. We'll continue going. Okay. We'll see if this one will work. There we go. And we'll continue this. There we go. So the wall here completely worked. I mean, he can't go through. And now he's meeting his Arambai with his other Arambai. Letting them know what's going on. Joey Boy already imped. And he's ready for a goth spam. From the back too. So this is juicy right here. I love this. I love the sneakiness right here. That little villager that's been chilling there for the last 30 minutes, guys. He said it's my time to shine and just pops 3 barracks out, ready to pump them out. So I'm excited for that. I want to see what's going to happen there. His resources look amazing for it. He has a 4 TC push pump as well for a boom. He's letting him know that he's creating something there. So he's going for the barracks there as well. So far nothing's being built back here yet. He's starting to use his gold. I don't see anything being created yet. He's pumping them out of the castle. He's going with Husk Girls. The Arambai over here, they're just destroying everything. Alright, so look, here comes... Yes, I got the spam from the back. Joey is a nerd? What? I love this. I freaking love this. I want to see this action right here. Look at that, an outpost. An outpost would have shown all of this. And honestly, I wonder if now he's actually able to see it. He already let them know that that's happening. He saw them. Oh man, he saw it. He's Xing at least 3 times, letting them know. And Joey's just going with a goth spam. House girls are just being taken out. We do have the elite camel archers here. Oh, they're not elite yet. Just regular camel archers. And they're doing a really good job. Over here, they're really not coming out as much. It seems like the castle is being built. I'm gonna be really sad if this castle is created before these guys move into action. Like, this is really gonna, like, make me sad. SHM is imp. We're looking at Rainman taking the relic, and now he can't even go through here. Plus, Fnatic is taking all of his, well, not all of them, but a lot of his Chakunus. Over there, this is gonna be destroyed. Oh, there was such a great opportunity here. Such a great opportunity, and that was destroyed. Hearts have been broken. Disappointment has occurred. I was expecting something really, really awesome there. I'm a little bit sad. But, you know, that's why exploring your map consistently is great. It stops goth spams from occurring. I just feel like it had so much potential. Now, looking over here, Fnatic is just not allowing them to go forward. I mean, they tried. They really did try, but Fnatic is like, nope, that's not happening. They're doing a slow push on this side, or trying to. He has Arbalest with 10 range and 8 attacks. He has 1 villager building, though. Maybe if he would have sent more, it would have gotten built faster. I guess it's all preference. Everyone's already in castle. I see Meme is almost at Cavalier for his knights. And Joey is just doing spamming here. This is all getting knocked down. There was an attack here I missed, but his Treb survived and it's still up and running. We have 1 castle down. Still have the other one here from SHM as Huns. It doesn't seem like SHM is quite worried about here. He's more worried about this happening right here. They do not want to lose center. Kind of seems like the halves were in the way of the Mangadai a little bit there. With that great pathing of DE. Oh. They managed to take down the Treb. They do outrange them. They have so much more attack, but they're just outranged. Now that is a lot of siege rams. 13 siege rams are being sent forward as HSM is pumping out a lot of paladins. 21 back there, 14, and he has 15 stables nearby. So many production buildings. They're just taking over. I mean, Joey's doing a really good job here, just pushing. But right here, you know, this is going to be hard. This is a really good counter. Plus 15 siege rams. Like, rams are just so strong. They are so strong. They'll take everything down. They take, you know, arrows easily. And there's really, like, he could start creating here and have them attack maybe a bunch of halves. But the Choconis are back here to protect maybe halves and Huskarls. But yeah, that's gonna go down. It doesn't seem like he has murder holes either. But that's down. Over here, the real Ben is just sniping a few villagers. Looks like he's gonna go back and try to hit the back town. They managed to push here. And they have their own rams. But right here, it's so many. It's so many. 15 rams. I mean, like 1 hit of all together. And they're dead. 2 hits of like what? How much damage they do. It's not even enough time to really like take out units. And he's doing a really good job. Over here. Okay, these are gonna go back and they're gonna help, but this is gonna go down. It's just not enough. That's down. He could probably take down even more. He has red, purple, and yellow over here trying to help. Those Mangudai do so well versus any siege. Siege just does amazing. Alright, so we're over here. Ben is doing a good job. He's just sniping villagers, preventing him from getting gold. I don't see trade happening yet. They wanted to start it, but it just doesn't seem like it's going to happen yet. Tuten God tier versus Goth. Yeah, but I think that it's hard to like be able to produce as fast. And then Goth, I believe Goth also get hand cannoneers. Let me check this, because this is gonna bug me. But I believe that Goth get hand cannoneers, and well, Tuten should too. Let me see. Yeah, they do. To go versus that, but I think they can just outnumber. Yeah. All right, let's continue. It is a lot of rams. Like, that's just crazy how many he took out. That's right, their siege is great. They're doing a great pushback. This is a good combination too. We have some elite camel archers, elite Arambai, and we're looking at paladins from Huns. Also some champions from Burmese. They're protecting that castle for now as they're building that and pushing back. And then he's just like any military that comes out, it's going to get destroyed. He's managing to push back, but I mean, it's just him going versus 2 right here. I'm still sad about this. They're stopping the trade that they're trying to get going. However, they have their markets up, but I don't see trade happening yet. And I'm not sure where they would put it. Like, would they be safe there? I don't know. I just don't see. They have the markets, both sides have the markets, but they don't have trade happening. SHM is down to 170 pop. He doesn't have much gold, and I think that they're realizing that they are out of gold. They do need to start trade as soon as possible. Yeah, like all of them seem to be struggling with the gold. And I feel like they had a little bonus because they got the forward resources. Since they built forward, everybody else built in the back. Memes team built in the back first, ignoring the forward resources. The forward stone and gold was just there. As for MastaPizza, they went for the forward gold and stone, so then they could have the back later for resource. And I think that it's easier. Obviously, like now they're getting it because they're pushing back, but it's like not 100% secure. SHM is just here destroying with his paladins. How do you call meme team a team? Spiffy, how are you? That's a good question. But you do, because they're a great team. We love Meme Team, honestly. They're awesome. I was calling you out. Alright. Just letting him know that they need those there. But this is just difficult because you know, he has them over here protecting. But it's just, you know, Paladin raids is crazy. And they already have their trade going over here. I still don't see trade happening here yet. They're trying to kill this guy, but DE, DE, DE. That's all I have to say, because look at this, guys. Like, seriously. At least one of them could be attacking him, but they're not attacking. They all stopped moving. And this is something that needs to be fixed. Like, this right here, this would make your heart rate go up. Like, I personally get triggered just looking at it, and I'm not even playing. Like, just attack, right? Is he going to kill all of them? No. Yes. How is this possible? How is this possible? Like, developers. How? Seriously, this is like, thanks, DE. You just caused me my paladins to 1 ARB. Look at this. This is insane. I'm gonna come back and check on him in a minute, because this is triggering me. This is seriously triggering me. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. That is crazy. Now they are desperate for gold. Look at that. They are like, we need to get trade going. You know, as this this immortal arbalist is just here destroying everything. Yeah, Spiffy. I think it does. Because then you look for it and you're like, where is it? Oh man. That triggered me, guys. That is not okay. Alright guys, so looking at this, it just seems that nobody has gold. K1 has 19 gold. Fnatic has 11 gold. 22 gold from SHM, and his food looks like it's struggling a little bit too. 15 gold from Joey. However, I feel like Joey would have like the best advantage because he could just really spam trash. And that's what they're doing. Like, look, we're looking at some hussars, and they are raiding. Just raid. Alright, guys. Alright, guys. It happened. It happened. Finally. Finally. Ah. But now we have a trade cart who is just... He is just standing there, and he's moving. He's just not working. He is fake working. Maybe he's on a treadmill. I don't know. But finally, you know, other people saw him. They're like, hey, get back to work. We know you're not doing anything. And he's like tagging along. So at least that happened. We don't know for how long that was stuck there, but oh my gosh. Oh man, this game sometimes. Just little bugs, but too many little bugs. They're just pushing through. And you know, like, SHM did such a great job holding on to his paladins. Gold was running low. They now have it going again, which is good because then they can start creating heavy gold units, which are needed in game. All of those villagers are dead. Looking over here, we're seeing AoE memes with his paladins. He's going after the Arambai. Those Arambai could probably like hit and snipe, but from my understanding, just Burmese are not great for late games. Which watering hole? Yeah, he was dancing. He was dancing. Maybe he was excited. Maybe he was taking a quick break. You know? 15-minute break right there. They have rights too. Okay. That's a good place for a castle. He's using that hill advantage. Just trade is done. This right here. But no, because the trade is in the... Yeah. Yeah, trade is done. There's no trade happening there. Over here, they're just having clear. It's clear trade on this end. Their trade has been attacked. K1 resigned. They're calling it. They are calling it. That's a chance, Biffy. He needed his water hole. The trade the trade situation was not ideal there. And like the wall is good. Like, you know, we're gonna continue going this way. See that you guys tried a wall here too to try to protect the trade. But maybe it was just a little too late. I feel like Joey is a very strong player. And Ben is a strong player too. From this end. I don't know. I know Joey was in the first in the first Corona Cup one. Joey was in the first Corona Cup one. Was Ben in the first Corona Cup as well, memes? I cannot remember. Let's check. Let's check. Right. All right. MVP goes to Kayvon. Yellow, he did well. SHM got MVP for MastaPizza. Memes, AOE memes is for moral support. That is great. We need to have a recording of that motivational speech. We need Imp to be our motivational speaker. I swear, he can make any situation like, we got this, guys, and pump everybody up. Ooh, and Scottish accent. Interesting, interesting. All right, military-wise, Joey had 112 army. 112. Just great. Memes had 33, which is the lowest one. But he lost the most. He lost 179, and SHM killed 428. That is a lot, with Fnatic racing 45 buildings. Looking at the eco, trade profit, I'm a little bit surprised about this. I honestly thought that MastaPizza had a little bit more trade. So this is interesting how Ben had the most trade in memes team. No, wait. Okay, yes, I got confused on the teams for a little bit. He wasn't just chilling while he was getting deleted. He did great. He did great. Oh, he did have the Spanish trade. True, true. But like his trade, just look at it compared to everybody else's. It's significantly larger. Technology-wise, SHM had a great uptime, 11 minutes, 13 seconds. K1 had a 15-minute, 30-second castle, and Joey Boy had a 31, 12-second imp, which is great. Society-wise, we're looking at 154 villager boom from Joey Boy. That is amazing. And with the relic gold, Rain Man does not disappoint with 3,986 gold from the relics. He captured all. I don't know if there was only 4 on this map, but if there was, he captured all 4 of them, and he also had 4 castles, which is interesting. Air had 8 castles. Looking at this timeline, in the beginning, it seems like it was pretty hard to tell. But around minute 45, it's when they started feeling it a little bit more. It was a really good game.